Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I will say that my friend Rex's sister-in-law took advantage of AMC's new option hour COVID world of renting out a theater for yourself at a reasonable price. And it was still pretty filled with Rex and a bunch of other people he knows. They were all excited, it seems, for an MCU movie starring an Asian superhero. Suppose this does for Asians what Black Panther did for blacks and Captain Marvel did for women. Of course, both those movies would met with a lot of vitriol online before they even came out, getting negative reviews, sight unseen from racists and misogynists. Of course, there's plenty of overlap between those two groups, but whether or not this movie inspires such hatred from bigoted people, I'm here to say some positive things about it, stuff that it deserves. It's a fun movie. I think Awkwafina, as the female lead, really steals the show, but Simu Liu, I hope I'm saying his name right, plays the lead actor, the descendant of a mystical guy named Zhu Wenwu, and again, I hope I'm saying that right. But it was supposed to be the son of Zhu, who was sent half his life ago when he was in his early teens after having been trained as a warrior, to commit murder, but can't bring himself to do that. Tries to lead a normal life, but then gets called back initially to save his sister, and then the two of them together, along with Awkwafina's character, the main character's best friend, who we can see is clearly supposed to become his love interest, but the three of them go to the homeland of Shang-Chi, the main character, and then there's a lot of mystical stuff happening, but also a lot of brilliant choreographed fighting. That's what matters, and some nice special effects. I actually got to watch the movie in IMAX thanks to my own AMC perk. The A-list allows me to get into all the films for free. Well, just for the price of my monthly membership. Yeah, the fun action sequences and the good performances, not just from the leads, but from Shang's dad, played by Tony Leung, his aunt, played by Michelle Yeoh, some great veteran actors from Asia brought in to fill out this movie, and it's all the small elements the film hits right in terms of the editing, the scoring, and all. You expect an MCU movie firing on all cylinders most of the time, and I'd say this does. Now, all the supernatural sorcery stuff you find here, I have talked to my written blog about how, while I do like stories of supernatural, the more removed it is from our everyday world, the less invested I tend to get. And that's the reason I talked in my written blog about how Doctor Strange was one of my least favorite MCU movies the first time I watched it, although I appreciate more the second time I rewatched it to write my blog post. But this was easily the MCU movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings most remind me of. And then I wound not being surprised at all when there was a tie-in to Doctor Strange. I don't think that's a spoiler. I mean, it's MCU movies, so of course we tie into the greater, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But yeah, Doctor Strange specifically, I do look forward to seeing where they go in the future with these characters, and how specifically tying to all the characters we'll get acquainted with. I mean, we did just have Black Widow a couple of months ago, but that's a prequel featuring characters already killed off in Avengers Endgame. Of course, Iron Man and Captain America and to also extent Vision were also killed off. So now, even though some characters like Spider-Man and Ant-Man will continue to get their own movies. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel is all for creating new characters, and Shang Chi is the first one of them. And his first outing is any indication, we're in for a lot of fun thanks to him. I'll reiterate what. If you're not a fan of supernatural stuff at all, I don't think you'd be watching the MCU. Period. So if you can appreciate supernatural stories, well then this movie with the charismatic lead pair, the great choreography for the fights, and all the well done technical aspects, just a moving story overall, good acting. But point is, they did a lot of things right. I recommend this movie. For further thoughts, you can go to my written blog, autisticrcritic.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Thank you.